Okay, y'all, it's after 2 a.m. I just got through ending my writing names live stream, and I'm in the bathtub soaking. I plan on being in here for an hour. I think I already been in here for an hour. I haven't had my second meal of the day, you guys. So, Miss Charlene cooked steak tonight. I'm going to get out this bathtub because I got my other live stream scheduled for 5 a.m. But I'm going to go live before then. But yeah, I'm relaxing in the bathtub, y'all. This water feels so good, y'all. I'm sweating. Oh, it feels so good. So good. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get out this bathtub in a few, but I'm still soaking, I ain't ready to get out yet. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. I'm Vanessa. I'm building out a van, and her name is Sunshine. It is, I think, after 3 p.m. I'm tired still. I'm just getting up. I've been tired lately, like my body is not getting enough something. So I'm getting ready to head in the house, and I am going to go make my electrolytes. Last night, Miss Charlene made a steak. I'm gonna go eat the rest of my steak. I didn't eat it all. And I'm gonna eat some sardines. I'm gonna eat some sardines, and obviously I have some clothes in the dryer that are in somebody's way. Okay, I'll be back. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vanessa's van life journey. I am Vanessa, and I'm building out a van, and her name is Sunshine. I make my own electrolytes, and my subscribers are always asking me what are in the electrolytes. So I just got through making up a batch of electrolytes. So I have a mason jar. This is the size mason jar that I use to keep my electrolytes in. So what I use is I bought the big bags of potassium and magnesium from Amazon, and I also buy the packages of the Redmond's salt from Amazon. Miss Charlene had some Himalayan pink salt, and so I am using this today instead of the Redmond salt, but normally I use the Redmond salt. I do have the Redmond salt in my jar here. I keep everything in my jars in the van. So I emptied out my bags of potassium and magnesium into my jars. And the expiration date on this is sometime. I had to give some of this away, y'all, because the bag was so much more than this. I gave some away because I knew I wasn't going to be able to use it all before it expired. And this don't expire to 2027. So I'm good with this. I might need to order some more before it expires. But right here, this is my potassium, I think. I kept this in a jar. I just cut this off the back of the plastic bag. Yeah, this is the potassium. So what I did was, there is a recipe for the electrolytes on YouTube that I followed, and I just double the quantity of everything until I get my jar filled up. So in case you want to make a jar this size, I'm going to tell you the measurements that I did. I did 60 teaspoons of the salt, which I recommend Redmond salt. Any Himalayan salt that you have on hand. Don't use the regular iodine salt that you buy from the store. Use the Redmond salt. So I used 60 teaspoons of this, and you can put it in a bowl first, but I actually keep adding it into here. But you can put it into a bowl because you want to see like when your thing is going to get full. So I'm telling you the measurements that I use to fill up this jar. I used 60 teaspoons of the salt, and I use 15 teaspoons of the potassium, and I used 15 teaspoons of the magnesium plus 15 teaspoons, 1/4 teaspoons of the magnesium. So write this down. 60 teaspoons of the magnesium, 60 teaspoons of the salt, 15 teaspoons of the potassium, 15 teaspoons of the magnesium, plus 15 1/4 teaspoons of the magnesium. So if you want to do your math and see what 15 and 1/4 teaspoons of the magnesium ends up being, then you can do that. But I just did it like this. So we have 15 teaspoons of the magnesium plus 15 1/4 teaspoons of the magnesium, 15 teaspoons of the potassium, and 60 teaspoons of the salt. Then I take that and I have it in a bowl. After I fill this up, then I pour it back in here so you can mix it up really, really, really well. You just want to make sure everything is mixed up really well. You could put it in another container that's bigger and shake, 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 shake. Another jar like this and just shake it up just to make sure everything is mixed really well. And I just do that until I'm satisfied that I know that all the ingredients are mixed really well. And then, of course, I could take the funnel thing and put it in here, but I don't have it here. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to fill this jar back up. Now, you don't have to make your electrolytes in bulk like this, but I just don't like every time. So I like to have it mixed up in bulk. So I could just come and take a teaspoon or a tablespoon and put it in my water and go. So that's what I like doing. So as you can see, this is gonna fill my jar up. And this will last me for quite some time. How often you take your electrolytes are up to you. I usually try to put, and then if you want to take this back out and like just mix it up some more, just to make sure it's mixed up really, really, really well, or put it in a bigger jar and just shake it, shake it, shake it until it's mixed up really well. So I have my jar here, and I'm gonna, my water jug, and I'm gonna mix me up some water and just put like a teaspoon or a teaspoon of magnesium of my electrolytes in the jar. So this is gonna last me quite some time. I usually put electrolytes in every glass of water. Like if I'm gonna drink 4 of these a day, then I'll put some in each one that I drink. Especially if you are finding yourself dehydrated and you need more electrolytes, just put it in there. And you can use a bigger jar if you want to, and you can add other things for flavoring. I don't like to add anything else for flavoring. The taste of this doesn't bother me in my water, but if it does bother you, you can use crystallized lemons and limes in the mixture as well. You're gonna need a bigger jar though. So I'm gonna link the video to the one that I watched to make my electrolytes. Some people also add zinc into their electrolytes. I haven't went that far yet, but I do think that zinc is something that I am gonna add to my jar in the future. So I am going to mix up my electrolytes, go get the top. I need a top for this jar. Go get a top for this jar. I might even put this in a bigger jar and just shake it up to make sure it's mixed really well, and then end up pouring it back up in here. So let me do that and I'll be back. They're the same. Okay, I got a bigger jar. And you can just go and use a bigger jar to begin with if you want to. Especially if you're gonna add the crystallized lemons and limes in there. I just wanna make sure that it's mixed up really well. That way you're getting even portions of everything. And a spoonful. Okay, I think that's mixed up really well. And you can just, if you're trying to fill up a jar this size and you're gonna use these measurements that I just gave you, you can go and mix this up in a bigger jar to begin with and shake. And then when you're finished, just pour it inside your smaller jar. Or you could just keep it inside your bigger jar. But you will need a bigger jar if you're going to add the crystallized lemons and limes to this mixture. And if you're gonna add zinc or anything else, this is just the Redmond salts, potassium, and magnesium. So that is my mixture and how I make my electrolytes. Now I'm gonna add some water in here and add my electrolytes, and I will be back. Let me rinse this out. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I have some water in my cup, and I am going to take a teaspoon, and usually when on a regular day basis I just take a spoonful and put in here, but we're going to take a teaspoon, we're going to put it in there, and I am going to stir this up with my straw. It goes all the way down to the bottom. Stir this up with my straw and see how it tastes. And I could just drink it like this. It doesn't bother me. To me, the potassium and the magnesium don't really have a flavor to it. Of course, the salt is salty. Your body needs the salt. So, yeah, it don't bother me. So I don't have to add any other flavorings in here. Actually, your body gets used to that taste because your body needs those nutrients. This is 40 ounces of water. So it's not that salty at all. And that tastes so good. My body needed that. So, and I do find that when you add the electrolytes to your water, you can drink more water. Like, you do drink more water. It is easier to drink the water with the electrolytes in it. So this is my little recipe on how I make my electrolytes. I'm going to put the link to the video in the description box below that I watched to help me come up with this recipe. So this is not my own recipe. This is just what I do to make my own electrolytes. And I like to make them in bulk. Like the person that I'm watching didn't make a big jar like this. So I just double the recipe. Actually, I triple the recipe so that I can make this size of a jar. Now, if you're going to add the, because he added the lemon crystals and the lime crystals in his, if you're going to add that in there, then you're going to need the bigger jar. I don't find that I need any additional flavoring, so I don't have to do that. I would suggest try it first without the flavoring, and then if you feel like you need the flavoring, you can go back and get a bigger jar and add the flavoring in. Maybe try just a little bit without the flavoring, but it's fine with me. I don't need the flavoring. Like, I don't like to sugarcoat stuff. I don't add any sugar to it. I don't add the lemon and the lime to it. I just drink it like this, and you end up drinking more water because your body is craving for these nutrients. So that's it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments bar below, and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.